Hello everyone, welcome back to Black Cat Belly Dance Studio. Today I'm with Hannah because we are going to show you how to do camel walk passing. That means front to front. So this is just for duets and we have 3 different fun ways to do it. So let's get started. By the way, if you don't know camel walk, I'm going to leave the link over here because you need to know the steps before jumping into the passing. So let's start. So I'm gonna ask Hannah to move to the opposite direction. So we're front to front, we're enjoying our dance. And now we're going to start the camel walk passing. But before that, I need to let her know what we're doing. So we need to do one in place to get close to each other. Now we are in the right distance to do the pass, right? So let's start with the option number 1, is the easiest one. We already did one in place. Over here, I'm not going to break eye contact. I'm looking into green, beautiful Hannah's eyes. So from here, we are looking into each other and we're going to cross our left foot to do the passing. Let's do it again. Basically, what happened here is like her right leg is very close to my right leg as well. Then open up and from here cross and finish with the torso twist rotation. It can be a little intimidating if you are not used to do eye contact because basically you have the other person very close to you. But that's the way it works. Otherwise, if you're very far away from each other, the passing is going to look like this with a lot of steps. So you're breaking the magic, right? Because now you're bouncing around to come back to your spot. So let's avoid that and make sure that you cue it once. So you do one camel walk in place to let your partner know, hey, I want to do the passing, and that way she will know. And also make sure that you communicate with your eyes, because what if she wants to do option 2 or 3, right? So let's jump into option number 2. From here, we already cue it. From here, I'm going to break my eye contact to my left. Why? Because my head and my eyes are letting her know what direction I'm heading to. So we already cue it. And from here, she knows that we're going to do passing back to back and come back front to front. Remember that the goal is to come back to your partner because you cannot finish like this because you don't know what's going on your back. You always end up the step face to face or facing each other. So let's do it one more time. So what I'm doing here is like we are starting from the same spot so you understand what Hannah is doing and what I'm doing as well. So let's say that we were doing fast music and and from here the slow starts. We are very far away from each other, so that's why we cue it, and I'm gonna get close to her. Now I'm going to break my eye contact to the left, and we cross to the left with the left foot and come back front to front. One more time. So I just want to explain the modification that happens with the feet to be able to do the passing without tripping or running into each other. So cue first. We're very close. I break eye contact. I step with my right foot. She does it as well. We do stroke 1 and 2, back to back. Then my left foot and her left foot are moving back to come back front to front, and we finish with torso twist rotation. And from here we're ready to do something else, whatever you want to do. All right, so now let's move into the passing number 3. This is something that it works for me. It's just to clarify, no one is going to teach you this in the ATS vocabulary because it's something that I found very fascinating and interesting and fun to do. So the option 3, it's like a Black Cat tribe dialect. So let's cue it. 1 in place. From here, I'm going to break my eye contact to the right. Remember that in option number 2, I broke eye contact to the left. So we cue it, and from here we start front to front. And now the stroke number 2 is going to be back to back. And from here now I'm going to move my right foot to come back to Hannah. Right? Let's do it one more time. So the first one, never break eye contact. Option number 2, you break eye contact to the left because you're going to do, or you're going to move towards the left. Me and Hannah as well. Option number 3, I'm going to break eye contact to the right, but I'm going to start the first stroke front to front, then back to back, and then front to front again. Let's do it one more time. So let's pretend that we're far away from each other. We cue it. Now we're ready to do the passing. Break eye contact. And come back to the front. So let's reel. We're going to dance together so you can see how it works or how it flows with the music. Before dancing, let's summarize what we learned. Basically, we're going to do the 3 options, right? The first option, we're gonna cue it no matter what. We're gonna get used to that. We're gonna cue it. The first one, we don't break eye contact, and we do the passing front to front, right? That's option number 1. Now option number 2, we cue it to get close to each other. We're gonna break eye contact to our left. This is my left, this is Hannah's left. So we're going to do stroke 1 and 2, back to back, and then we always come back to each other, face to face, right? That's option number 2. Option number 3, again, we cue it to get close to each other, and from here we're going to do the first part or the first stroke front to front, but we're breaking eye contact to our right. This is my right, this is Hannah's right. So from here we're going to do stroke number 2 back to back, and then we're going to come back to the front. So we're going to repeat these 3 options over and over during the song so you can get familiar with this.
Tanaram tanam tatanaram tanam tatanaram tanam tatanaram tanaram tanam tatanaram tanam tatanaram tanam
that was camel walk passing in 3 different ways. Notice that we just focused on this step or this passing, but you can do so many things when you're dancing in duet. In this case, I started leading, but you can switch the lead. You can also do more stuff, more steps. You can also change the lead. There are so many things that we are going to share with you little by little. So please subscribe to our channel. Leave us a like if you are enjoying these videos, and see you next week.